recording.
Hello! Welcome back to the day of Ishi. Last time was shitposting. But when we actually shitpost between getting things done. Surprise! Sometimes it does happen. So last time we were able to talk to more people on the dock. We were able to find the guy who put out the posting. C. Butters McBiscuit. What's his name? He told us more about, as much as he knew, about what the thing under the lake is and where it is. The very, very frozen part of the lake. And it's just a really weird ringing sound so far. We were able to make passage. Well, the captain would be willing to make. God damn it. The captain is willing to take us to go to the area. And so we grouped back together. We went cool, and we went shopping for cold weather stuff where I was declared a horrible friend because I dared to have loving grandparents. And then also stuff for diving, just in case, while our plan is not to go diving in the freezing cold water quite yet, because we want to figure out what's going on first. It's there. Tonight, our plan is to investigate the weirdness under the ice. Also, we're slightly distracted because there's huge storms moving through basically half the fucking country, it feels like right now. So, here we are. Okay, bye!
Very good.
All right. So we will pick back off with you guys boarding the ship, I believe, and setting sail into the lake.
Yeah.
All right. The journey on the Sea Biscuit, as the ship is called, is very quick in terms of the speed that you would expect, or would have anticipated this being. The ship moves very fast. So, within a day, the party is most of the way across the lake.
Woo! Do we start hearing sounds?
Not yet. The ship, with the captain, decides that the ship has gone far enough and does not want to continue traveling during the night.
Fair and solid.
All right
As
then.
he does not currently have his full crew.
He has us. Perfectly capable crewmen.
Yeah, 7 people that are sharing one brain cell.
8 people, Trigger's there.
Trig, yeah, sorry.
He's not sharing a brain cell, though.
Yeah.
No, I think Trig is the brain cell. And
That's
whenever
fair.
Trig leaves, we're all fucked.
Sounds about right.
I'll take it. It's
Either way.
especially funny because Trig has the lowest intelligence of the entire party.
He's so dumb. He's smart. He just made a full circle. Is the water too cold for, say, somebody to do a little swimming excursion?
Do you jump into the water?
I don't like the fact that you asked me that directly.
Well, you're on a ship, so
I mean, yes.
not
Sure.
like you could just reach down and jump and touch the water.
Well, I thought maybe there was like a little ladder coming from the ship or something, so she could just like slowly go in. But if she's got to jump, she'll jump.
You can lower a ladder into the water.
I'll jump.
Does the water look fairly calm and everything?
Water's currently fairly calm, yeah.
All right.
Anything we can see moving around out there?
Make a perception check.
Can I make an investigation check to see what's going on around?
It would be perception currently.
Okay, just perception. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, within the sight lines of your dark vision, none of you are able to perceive anything unordinary happening.
Even with me under the water?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Cool. At this point, Orca's in the water, and she's just going to call ahead from the to the people in the ship and tell them to bring a ladder down.
God, I would like to remind you, sound travels further underwater than it does over air.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going to be keeping an eye on the water around her for as far as I can see, and just see if there's anything that's moving towards her or anything that just looks out of the ordinary of what would be regular water.
Okay. Yeah, Orca, the water here is cold, even to you.
Oof.
Yeah, you ask them to lower down the ladder, at which one I assume that they do.
Yeah.
Nah. Fuck her.
Alright.
This has been our plan all along.
I see.
Ben,
Orca, as you step up onto the ladder, you notice that small icicles have formed on your feet.
Oh.
What the hell? That's not normal. Huh. I'm gonna climb the ladder, and once I get back on like the dock of the ship, I'm just gonna try to like melt the icicles off of
Warm
my
up.
feet. Yeah, warm up. Thank you, Krista. Just try to warm my feet so the icicles can melt.
You
Pretty
do
cold
so.
down there.
I mean, it's not exactly terribly surprising, considering it is on the border between the more temperate climate and the tundra.
I think more than anything else, I'm just shocked that you're not in excruciating amount of pain. Like, if you were in the water long enough for ice to start to form on your flesh, I feel like that should hurt.
Yeah, that's more so where I'm going with this. Like, it was cold. Don't get me wrong. It was cold. But not so cold to where I felt the icicles forming, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
It's like, it's not like I don't want you to be in pain, but the fact that you're not leaves me with more questions than answers, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I'm sorry my feet make you uncomfortable, Elias.
Most people's feet do.
I see. So that's your weakness. Feet.
So, yeah, I'm not big into that. We should talk about something else. This feels weird.
I'm offended that you find my feet ugly.
I'm sorry that you are so sensitive.
It was a joke, man. I don't have normal feet. Come on.
I mean, I was about to say, is like you of all people should be the least worried about that. You got the cute little dragon peaties. I don't think anyone's judging your feet, my friend.
That's what I was saying. You said you disliked all feet. That's why I'm offended. I have
I
these cute
said
little fluffy
most.
feet.
I said most. Say fluffy Pete's definitely get the pass.
Right, whatever that was. It's probably admittedly for worse, considering we're assuming this emanates from. Even if we have to go under, we need to limit our exposure as much as possible. If it's causing ice to form actively on what should be moving parts, it's incredibly rapid accumulation. And we don't know what other effects this sound or whatever is causing it has.
Also, what time of day is it? Josh said it was getting to be nighttime.
Yes, it is dark.
Okay, so the temperature's probably dropped, and that's possibly contributing to what's making the icicles form. So maybe it'll warm up a little bit in the morning. I don't know for sure.
I mean, potentially, yeah, but
That's not really like how water temperature works. Like it's kind of a gradual thing. Like it slowly gets warmer and slowly gets colder, kind of like on the basis of the seasons. Like a day to day, water is going to be about the same temperature.
Yeah, but I'm
unless
talking
there's some
like
sort of dramatic like shift.
when she came out of the water is when the icicles started forming, right?
No, it's when
Or-
she noticed them.
I was okay when she noticed them. So I thought it might have been something with like the wind being cold and it just froze the water dripping off of her foot.
no, it seems to have formed while she was in.
Okay,
That would be some wicked fucking wind. That would be intense.
cold wind.
That
That's
would
what
be.
I was saying.
Is the captain still here, or is he retired?
He is retired for the night.
Okay.
Now he's the captain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did you say the
Good.
crapton or the crap? In.
That's for me to know. And you to find out.
I don't think you know. That's the thing.
I don't think you know if I know.
I think I know that you don't know what you know.
I think we're done.
I was literally about to be like, I think that we need to stop before Ryan gets angry.
Yes. You wouldn't like me when I get real bitchy.
And
Purple
And
for some now.
then nobody has fun. Wait, what did you say, Joe?
I said, and that's different from now.
Alright, fuck you too, man.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
No, fair. Alright. What kind of fish have to live in a lake that's this cold?
fish with a very thick layer of fat.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes
And a
sense.
very high tolerance for cold.
Mm-hmm. On account
Yeah.
of that.
A lot of them are very slow moving.
And fat.
I mean,
Not
that-
always.
that would make sense. You want to conserve your body heat as much as possible.
Yeah. Crabs. Lots of crabs.
Craft.
I can't tell if you're mocking me or if you're just saying stupid things.
I'm just saying stupid thing.
Okay.
You did not say craft. I said craft.
Okay, I was really worried for a second that I messed it up without even realizing it.
No. I don't even remember where I heard that. I just remember at one point in my life hearing someone go "craft," and I thought it was funny.
Okay, cool.
It sounds vaguely like plankton crabs.
Mm.
Guess
Few sharks. Yeah.
wouldn't those be more saltwater? I thought this was freshwater.
Not if it's tiger shark.
Mm.
Those bitches are persistent.
Greenland sharks.
I mean, I guess that would imply that they're a native population, and it's not exactly like there's any way for them to enter from outside these lakes.
Well, we could
On a
always ask,
serious note, there are no sharks in this lake.
we could always ask the captain what kind of fish are down there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's more. I guess I'm still trying to figure out anything about what the sound is before we actually experience it.
There are a number of, freshwater fish that can be found in these lakes, and they're enormous. So any range of sizes from big to small, if it can exist in freshwater, it probably can be found here.
I guess more to the fact is,
Well, freshwater, in this particular temperament of climate.
I guess the things I'm used to encountering in the water aren't necessarily so peaceful. So
Oh no, they're just because they're not nice. Especially with the bigger they get real aggressive.
I understand it's less hostile fish and more.
Eldritch sea beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be thankful that most of the world isn't like where you come from, because you come from a very scary place. Not that I need to tell you that, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
If I
apparently
don't think
wasn't
about
always like that.
sonar existing in horror, then it's fine.
You should be thankful you have that luxury.
Yeah, honestly, we all should be, really. We really should. We should all take a moment just to be thankful for that.
I'm just thankful for meeting Wolf Hart.
I can't wait to meet his knees.
Do you think about the things you say before you say them, or do you
I
just
mean,
like to be as surprised with the words coming out of your mouth as we are?
Generally, I save my brain power for more important things.
That explains a lot.
I'm
Your
surprised that you're
equipment just got more
surprised.
expensive. On a not serious note, I wouldn't actually do that to you.
What?
Because that would make me a dick. I joked and said that your equipment just got more expensive, but I don't mean that. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, right, yeah, Fedox, you and him were working on something.
Yeah, you should let that guy out more. He's nice. I feel like he wouldn't be as if you just let him kind of just chill every once in a while. Because when you have to be all pent up and trapped, it makes you a little more if you just kind of out, you kind of learn to just level out. Maybe it's just that he doesn't get maybe it's just that he hasn't had a lot of chance to socialize. Maybe we should try to socialize him. Make him more of a part of the group. Let him participate.
It's not the socializing that's a problem. The problem is that, well, I guess a mutual frustration is just the fact that every time we've initiated combat in anything, it has not gone well for myself or Ferox, whoever's in control.
I'm just saying, man, I can't imagine living my life. I mean, I don't know what it's like in your head. I assume it's spacious. Not to say that I think you have an abnormally large head or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know how that works. So I don't know if he's got a whole lot of places to go. But I just feel like it'd be, it'd be nice, maybe he wants to see the lake. Maybe he wants to see the not scary, not demon fish.
Maybe he wants to see my feet.
Let's not go back to that.
Yeah, let's not.
My apologies. It just came in my head.
I'm not going
Moving
to
on now.
repeat what he said. The short answer is no.
That's fine. I didn't want to show him my feet anyway.
You and I are going to talk about this later.
Who?
Her.
Okay,
You're
good.
the one. You're the one who doesn't like to talk about it.
For the love of God.
Anyways,
What are you doing here again?
Elias just storms off.
There's nowhere to go on a boat.
Don't revive me, damn it!
Cantor,
I picture he storms off by walking up the mast.
It's like, I'm at the bow, now I'm at the stern. Now I'm at the bow, now I'm at the stern.
Cantor is still just laughing.
Wet about Mita's knees.
Yes. Funniest thing he's heard all day.
I mean, yeah.
Fair.
And I'm just picturing him, he's just like, lovely to meet you. And just he keeps bursting out laughing at the stupidest fucking thing.
I just like, as soon as he gets the rest of it, like, gets his legs back, he's gonna be like, see? But that was why you were crabby all the time, wasn't it? Because you couldn't crack your toes.
Melo's sitting there giggling with Cantor about it. Mostly just ignoring all of that.
Yeah. Ignoring all the foot.
Yeah, at the crescendo of Elias's frustration, he would walk up the mast and then just stand near the top of it, parallel to it.
He's just standing off the crow's nest.
Yep.
I guess a ship like this might not have one.
Well, now Elias is the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Cantor turns to Mel, like, so was it like, would there be like a handshake, or is it a knee shake? I don't understand. Cantor is just fucking dying over here.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to get some sleep, because who knows what we'll see tomorrow.
Night, Wolfart.
Nay.
Orca's just cackling to herself and looking over at the lake.
Move on to the next day, apparently.
In between laughing, I'm just still going to keep an eye out on the water.
Oh,
Ren and
Lido-
Hane are with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
everyone's here.
they're just not involved in this bullshit.
Okay, I was just like, wait a minute, I haven't heard from either of them.
Where did they
They're
go?
ignoring us.
Boat?
Which
Oh,
is
yes,
good.
they're in love. They're in love, having a
Mhm.
V and Rose moment on the other side of the ship.
Disgusting.
Lovey and Rose.
Is Hane painting her like one of his French girls?
Oh my god. It's no longer a blue flame, it's just absolute, just like pink flames.
I think you guys are excited about this whole thing a lot more than we are.
Well,
I'm just having fun with it.
a lot more excited than you are. I'm sure Tori loves it.
I initiated.
Wow, and you're less excited? That sucks.
I'm
And
not
she accepted
engaging.
Woo!
All right. You all eventually retire for the night.
We do things. Yay!
And nothing appears to happen during the night.
Aww.
You all get up in the morning and continue traveling.
Phew.
Nice.
Travel, travel, travel.
You travel for a few more hours. And I need all of you to make a perception check.
Whoa.
Wow, I went really bad that time.
I fuck up. I rolled this elf. It's 21.
Classy.
Which is more than I expected. I usually expect to roll like 4.
Dude, mood, same.
Because I forget that Wolfheart does not have good perception.
I do. I just suck at my rolls.
Alright, so everybody but Cantor, Elias, and Hane. You hear a low groaning over the air.
Groaning?
Well, that's problematic.
Like something in pain, or just something so large that it can only be described as a groan? Or is it difficult, too hard to make out at this point?
It's hard to make out.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming since it's reaching this far, we can tell it's probably something big, which we assumed anyways.
Very likely, yes.
Okay.
I don't like that at all. That's
Don't like what? What happened?
a sound, a very concerning sound.
We may be happening upon the beginnings of that sound mentioned.
Oh my god, my headset like cut out for the last like minute. What happened?
Nice.
We heard noises. Well, some of us heard noises.
Clearly not you.
No.
What do you mean, not me?
Well,
Your headset came out. So
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
bitch, I rolled a 23.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
swear.
You, Tori,
Yeah.
did not hear. You, Ren,
Okay.
heard.
Okay, thank you.
The sounds have started.
Don't capitulate to her, by the way.
Yes, you hear a low groaning over the air.
Yeah, sure. It's not just like the boat creaking, or
Nope.
Pretty sure.
well, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Something like this has happened to me once before. I'm not looking forward to happening it again.
What happened to the first time it happened?
Sea monsters broke apart the ship. Almost everybody died, and I was dragged down to the abyss.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
It ended well for me, but it was still really scary.
No, fair. Fair.
Mel, Ren, Wolfheart, and Trig.
Oh.
You would hear, in addition to the groaning, a voice that says, "Do you fear the deep?"
Where
Is it-
this
It's
coming
making
from?
sounds now.
It's coming over the airwaves.
What the fuck?
Ambient. It's just ambient noise.
It's ambient, yes.
We,
Is it
we
just, like,
don't
on
have
repeat?
directionality.
Or
No,
is it
just ask the one time.
well, it's a sentient thing and I don't like it.
What did it say?
Do we fear the deep?
The answer is yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm. I mean, I think it depends on who is in the deep.
Time to start putting on the scuba gear.
Yeah. Putting on her wetsuit.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Dry suit.
Dry suit, yes. I've seen the ending of this movie before, and I didn't like it.
So what's that movie? 28 meters down?
There's a lot
No.
of
that's,
awful.
That's the shark.
It's a good one. Is what it is.
I think a better movie reference would be 8 Below.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's all awful.
Wasn't that about huskies?
It was about dogs, yeah, but like there's 8 of us, so there we go.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. Okay.
Wow. What a
My brain was just
comparison.
like the husky.
8 dogs left behind in like the fucking Arctic. 8 people on a boat being spoken to by a disembodied voice. Same thing. Definitely comparable.
It's gonna be a lot more similar when we're all below.
They weren't below anything. It was just cold. That's why it was below in the fucking title.
Yeah, below 0.
Ah.
Yeah, because it was
Day after
cold.
tomorrow.
And guess what the water is, Tori?
Oh my god. It won't be cold. We have suits.
And they had
It's gonna be
fur.
cold.
And they had fur.
What is this comparison? We
I found the new title of the episode, 8 Below.
No, I thought it should be and they had fur.
Oh my lord. What a comparison.
Don't forget your boots with the fur.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And those
Don't
boots,
get me started now. I'm gonna start
they
playing.
grew up to be George Washington.
done.
The whole club was
Absolutely
looking
done.
at her.
Nope. No more.
Then she hit the floor. And next
I hate
thing you
you.
know,
Shorty
She
got
went
low.
low,
low.
low, and low.
And Meg's pains and
Alright, well, I'm gonna go see how nice our new TV is.
Just gonna go. Apple bottom jeans.
Fuck.
Do we want to talk back to it? Or is ignoring it the better idea? Better option.
Get in the water.
Or he just looks at Elias.
How far from the ice are we?
You can see the ice on the horizon.
Is that the plan? Me get in the water? I guess I'm okay with it, but I just need to know for sure. Is that what we're doing?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Have you guys seen the video of the 2 AIs talking to each other in data speech?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No.
I think the way we solve this is using the amulet of the spider. They have the amulet talk to whatever this voice is.
Jesus.
Wait.
Have them
What?
start rebounding off of each other.
Mike's not
It's
allowed to have
dumb, but
ideas
it's
anymore.
funny and I'm here for
You say that Mike's not allowed to have ideas anymore.
I did say that, yes.
That's funny.
Bullshit.
Do we hear any more asks? Or is it just that
No, just the one.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
talk to it.
Well then
Uh,
I say we stick with our original plan.
Is ignoring it gonna be a good idea? Because I
Is
feel
it
like if
ignoring it if he only asks once?
Well, I
maybe he's
think, yeah.
waiting for an answer.
If someone asks you a question and then you don't answer, that is ignoring them. Yes.
I would
Yeah.
also say we should probably get closer to a place where we could easier get, out of the water than a single rope ladder.
Rope ladder.
I mean,
that
I
was
don't
a-
need the rope ladder.
Okay, everyone else does.
True.
I'm not just thinking about one person, I'm thinking about everybody.
How far away would you say we're from the ice, Josh?
You can see it on the horizon. It would take you probably about an hour to get there.
Yeah,
All right.
that's. I'd say it's worth just
Hour's
waiting
good.
until we get there.
All right.
Sea Butters McBiscuit sets out once again. Takes
How
you
did I
over
already
to
forget
the
that
ice.
was his name was?
Did he hear the voice?
No, he did not.
I was like, we
Damn.
didn't ask, but
Yeah.
also, yeah.
It would have been really funny if he did.
I mean, I assume if he had before, he would have told us when we asked.
Perhaps.
I don't know. This guy's priorities were already a little skewy. He probably would have heard it and then went and talked to himself in the brig or his office or whatever.
Yeah.
He throws himself in the brig.
What, you don't ever throw yourself into jail? Just to think.
Just cause.
Just to feel something, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he is a bit of a weird guy. I tried to, just ask him a little bit about, boating and whatnot, and he started telling me some story about sea monkeys.
Yeah?
He asked me if I'd ever heard a sea monkey scream before, and I told him that I didn't feel comfortable talking to him anymore.
Jesus! Joshua, what the fuck?
It's a Jimmy Neutron reference, dude. Chill out.
I don't know nothing about that Jimus Newt.
Alright, so what's the plan?
What the hell are we doing?
Don't
Wasn't the
know.
plan we were going to get to the ice, go out and
Yes.
find more of like locally
To the
where-
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to try to see if we can localize a point where it's actually coming from. Instead of just generally, yeah, it's this way.
Yeah.
To the ice. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
You are at the ice.
Wow, we're at the ice. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
God damn it.
Warm clothing is on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we?
Can I talk to it?
Would you like to try?
I'm assuming that whole time it hasn't. Whatever that voice was has made no further contact.
Correct. Yeah, it was just the once.
Yeah, I'd like to try.
All right. How would you like to try?
All right. This is probably very stupid, but it's on brand for Orca. She's gonna walk to the edge of the ice right as the ice ends and the rest is just water. She's gonna send a small prayer to the Mother of Abyss. And then she's gonna stick her head into the water and yell, what is she gonna yell? In response to your question, it depends on who's in the deep with me. And then she's gonna stick her head back out. Or at least try to.
I'll just go in the deep with just anybody.
All right. Yeah, you pull your face out of the water, and you have a nice layer of ice shards on your skin. These ones, as opposed to last time,
Oh no.
are very painful.
Oh no.
As you feel them clinging and digging into your skin.
Because they're not on your boots. Ty. You.
She just starts cussing and she's trying to warm up her face or without hurting herself.
How about no more touching the water unless.
I mean, that's a great idea, but someone had to do the dumb idea first, and I took that sacrifice.
I would like you to make a con save.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's the consequence.
Oh no, look at that. The consequences of our actions.
All right. Nothing changes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Did I-
I didn't see the roll at first, so I was like, I don't know if that's good or bad.
Same.
But I see the roll is a 22, so that should be good.
Clearly, we just need to respond back to it in whale, a la Dory. Hello! Are you afraid of the deep?
I'm kind of mad I didn't come up with that.
I was making myself a snack, and so I was muted, and I was like, damn it, don't steal my idea, B.
I didn't. That was
Does-
amazing.
Is the groaning still happening?
Yes.
Does it sound like now that we're not just like up on the ship, it's coming from a specific area, or is it just all around in general still?
It's still all around in general.
Did it get stronger the closer we got to the ice?
No.
Okay, so it's just basically there.
Yep.
Does this sound the same as like the disembodied voices that were coming from the amulet?
No.
Just checking.
Alright. Well, I would assume if it was localized somewhere, then it would be. We'd have at least some idea of direction, but I have no idea where any of this is coming from.
It's daytime now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's like afternoon now.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's almost noon.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going for evening.
What are you doing?
Forgot about my stupid star chart.
Mm.
So, if going into the water is not an option, do we just start investigating the ice? Go for a
I
casual
mean-
stroll?
I mean, as long as it's a casual stroll.
As opposed to a serious one?
Yeah, I don't do professional strolling. Left that life behind.
I mean, I suppose we don't know if the effects that Orca experience were the result of talking back to this thing and it having some sort of response, or it's just an environmental factor. But I would prefer to avoid going in the ice at all costs if possible. If this is some sort of
in the
creature.
water?
Ice, water, you know what I mean.
Get in the water.
If this is a creature, it's obviously going to be at home in the water.
Yeah, that's why I said we
everyone's
should
got to
go
be at
on
home
the
somewhere.
ice.
I heard neither of that.
He said everything's gotta be at home somewhere. I said we
Ah.
should go just walk on the ice then.
Yeah.
Ice sounds like a good idea.
Ren, you say this, and Mel, you kind of looked at the side, and Mel's just there in her winter gear, very warm and cozy, just like waiting.
You ready to go for a stroll, kiddo? Do we need to put your Halloween costume over top?
Yes.
She definitely does look like that.
Mm.
But also she's warm as fuck right now, so she doesn't even give a shit. Most outfits where like the fur would try and like help you blend in because you're hunting or whatever. No, like the fur around her coat, like on the edges and stuff, is like either dyed or is like red fox fur, so it's like bright fucking red. There's beading on her gloves, so it's also bright. Like she
Yeah.
is, even though her main jacket is like seal, so it kind of blends. She's visible.
It's like tying a balloon on your kids so you don't lose them at the park.
How many
Absolutely.
different animals is that jacket made of?
Yes.
A couple.
All right, let's go
Because
for a walk.
Warm.
Josh, are
Leave us
the
behind, Butters.
are the icicles on my face like melted, or are they like still stuck? Like, are they just like?
They are stuck to your skin.
Even
Ew.
after she ripped her face and like ripped them off.
Oh,
You
rip them
just
off?
gotta start breaking them off.
What? What's
Yeah,
this
I
about
don't
ripping
think she
off?
said she was doing that.
I was gonna say, I
No.
don't remember hearing that.
No,
No,
my
I was-
brain.
No, I was asking if like maybe warming them up melted them, but no, they're just now plastered to my face.
Yeah.
What do you
Face
warm 'em up
decorations.
What are you warming them up with?
My hands, my breath. Like, you know, when you put your hands around your mouth and you breathe out and the warm air.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to do anything.
Can I warm them up with prestidigitation?
Technically.
No, because
I
I
can
think
chill. I can warm up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
it's technically
ice-
living material.
The ice isn't.
The ice is living material?
I mean, it might be depending.
It is.
What the? Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
You have an ice parasite! You've got ice worms!
Ew. Oh. No, please. No.
Yikes.
Begging you. No.
Orca, don't touch me.
Can
Not
Can I-
burrowing deeper.
Can I do like a nature check on these icicles? And I mean, I don't know, like just see further what this is.
They're ice worms.
Sure.
Can
All
I
right.
try and also see what it is?
Sure.
Worms.
I'm as far away from Orca as I can possibly be.
Son of a
I am not touching.
I'm still on the mast.
I
It-
rolled
it
bad.
Seems like it's ice to you guys.
Does the
I've
ice have a specific type of soul?
It seems to be a conglomeration of lots of souls together.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
No
Just
way.
all.
I have oh my god.
God.
Orcus
Yes.
is shaking.
I don't know if this was. Would my Eldritch Hunter ability apply here if I'm trying to identify this, or no?
No.
Okay. I will still try regardless. Oh, didn't mean to roll that to you, but nat 20, 26.
Okay, yeah, this
Woo!
is you're not sure specifically what it is, but you're able to deduce that this is some kind of elemental parasite.
Ice worms!
no,
Ice
please, no,
worms!
please, no.
Where is the
No.
fire genasi when we need him?
Alright, Orca, we have to throw you overboard. Sorry.
Sorry,
We're not on the
you've been
ship, we're on the
contaminated. Yeah,
We'll
all
throw
the more
you-
reason you gotta go, honey.
We'll throw you over ice then.
You know what? When you get a worm on you, I'm gonna do the same
Never.
thing to you.
No, you won't, because you'll be back here on the ice.
You know what, Elias? Maybe you should jump into the ice.
I'm gonna take one of my sticks. Because I have sticks, and poke it into the water for a few seconds, and then pull it out. Do I also get rosy drips?
You do.
Could I do lay on hands on myself?
Are you hurt?
I have parasites on my face. I think that counts as a little bit of hurt, and it's kind of deking into my face, which can count.
I mean, that depends entirely on if they actually did damage, which did not sound like they did.
You've taken no damage. You also can tell that you aren't diseased in any kind of way.
I mean, she has a parasite in her. Does that not constitute disease?
She has a parasite
immune.
on her.
A parasite
Not within.
does not always mean diseases either. Parasite is a being.
A leech currently just sucking your blood, not a disease.
Elias and I don't trust like that. We are
No.
united against a common cause, the ice that forms on Orca's face.
Yup.
Our bond has never been stronger than this moment right now.
I took one for the team, and this is what happens.
I'm climbing the mast to get away from Orca.
You're
Don't touch
not
me,
on
I'm
the
sterile.
It's like you don't even have to climb. Just come on. You can just stand on. Just say I'm perpendicular. You can just I don't know, sit on my midriff. You'll be fine.
Perpendicular on what?
The mast.
He's blanking.
I don't need to be holding on to it. As long as my feet are making contact with the surface, I can stand there.
You guys are on the ice.
Yeah, like.
Oh, we
You guys
actually
have
got
left
off
the
boat.
ship.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
you've
Yes,
been off
that's how
for
I
a
stuck
while.
my head in the water.
Yeah.
I thought she got off the boat by herself and then got back
No.
on. That was my mistake. Okay.
That's also why I poked the water.
Elias and I teleported back to the boat so fast, you didn't even see us.
We're like, screw this. We're out. Seen enough. I'm good.
No one said anything about ice parasites. Jokes aside, I guess we go for a casual stroll on the ice and see if anything fun is around other than ice.
Let's see what's there.
I see this giant orange circle in the distance. What could that be?
How long would you like to travel for?
I don't know.
Hour?
Yeah, no.
We'll start with an hour.
An hour? Okay. You guys travel for an hour, picking a direction and walking in it. Orca, please make another con save.
Ay vey.
The Vays are very oid right now.
The consequences are consequences.
And
Oh,
the
come on.
snozberries taste like snozberries.
Don't fail me. Don't fail me right now. Don't you fail me right now.
I'm failing.
Yeah.
So you feeling failed? Because I'm feeling failed right now.
You feel a very sharp pain
You're about to say you feel very failed.
all across your face,
Oh, no.
as suddenly the ice disappears.
Oh,
Wait, did they disappear
It's
into
me.
your face?
Into your flesh.
No!
Oh my God.
Now she has a parasite!
Orca, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Now you can get
Get rid of the house.
it's in you now.
You're ill!
Can lay on hands work now?
Try.
She is,
You can try
she is
it.
unclean.
Oh my God.
You've been the
Actually,
thing.
you. No, you can't participate. Oh my God.
You've been the thing.
Okay, I'm
Jesus.
trying. Let's do.
And the thing. Shut up.
Let's do 5 lay on hands. Cause what the fuck?
You use 5 lay on hands. So you actually heal back some damage that you just took.
Oh.
Oh,
As the ice burrows into your skin, you take 29 reduced to 15 cold damage.
Ah.
So 15 cold damage.
reduced
Yes.
to 15.
Yes.
Okay.
Because she-
All right.
Doesn't lay on hands heal in
And then
increments
you
of
heal
5?
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you.
Well, I think
So
if she's
I
using, I
lose-
think if she's using it for the express purpose of
Oh yeah, then it
to
doesn't
purge
heal.
it, then
Yeah.
it doesn't heal. Yeah.
Yeah. So never mind.
Yeah, it's not really so much as the losing the damage. It's more so. So I
Yeah.
did. Okay, so should I still take
So you
15
don't
off?
heal. Yes, you take 15 off.
Well, that took me off from my bonus 15 of the day, so that's fine.
bonus 15.
Bonus
I keep
15.
forgetting.
Dude, same.
Every day.
Does that mean I'm good at remembering?
Okay.
I was wondering why I had +2 above my health. It's because
So
it used to be
how-
15.
So, if like a percentage point-ish, if we're gonna assign it as such, how much of myself did I heal of the face? If
None.
whatever I. Even though I healed some part of myself.
No,
It
you were
just
trying
got-
to
Well,
get rid of a
you
condition.
used lay on hands. It did not.
Yes.
no,
I thought you said I healed myself a little bit.
no, you did not. When you
When you-
expend
when-
5
when
points to
you-
try and cure like the disease or whatever, you don't actually heal that.
Yeah.
You expend the points to attempt to, cure something. Nothing happened.
Mel.
Hi.
I don't know. Help me. Oh. At this point, Orca just like turns away from the group and just screams out loud. What the
Mood.
fuck?
I think her mic cutting out really sells it.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
So,
Bless
like,
you.
Stop it.
Do we just like cast her back into the sea now?
No.
If I'm going into the
Succumb
sea,
to the deep.
oh
We
my
hear
all
that?
know that.
I-
You all hear that.
Oh,
oh
God.
my god.
Yeah,
Hey, Frankie.
I'm thinking she's gonna have to go, guys. I'm sorry.
No.
Orca's already walking towards the edge. She's like, all right.
No. Stop.
Why is the first solution for all of us to abandon somebody when they're in struggle?
I'm not.
He's not looking at you.
Okay.
Respectfully,
Maybe
Wolfheart. Respectfully, Wolfheart. She keeping a distance from Wolfheart. She's gesturing to her face. This cannot stand.
Maybe the disembodied voice is giving us instructions. Maybe you have to succumb to the deep to cure yourself.
Why would a parasite want you to cure itself?
Do
I
we
mean, he's
know
not
that
the
the voice
parasite
talking
necessarily.
is the parasite?
Yeah.
I would assume it's either maybe not the parasite itself, but something controlling it, or
It more sounds like a
did-
thing he
did-
wants to eat and just wants you to come down
did-
so he can have.
did Hayden
Also-
mention the multi-soul thing with the parasites? I assume he would have, but
Orca was already freaking out quite a bit, so Hayden was like, well, maybe shouldn't make it worse.
Orca at this
That's
point,
fair.
after hearing succumbing to the deep, she turns around and yells again. I've already succumbed to the deep once! I don't need to do it again!
Oh, okay. You and your checkered past.
I'm assuming that my nat 20 only let me identify that this is some sort of elemental parasite, but I have no idea of how to resolve this infection. Yes?
Correct. That is correct.
Correctus mundo.
No.
And there's nothing else out here on the ice, right? It's just ice as far as we can see. Cool.
As opposed to the Batman version.
What is the Batman?
Batman version of
Justice.
what? Oh.
Fuck.
Can we end the session like super
Ow.
early? I need to go and like disinfect my brain. And pretend I never heard that.
I need to go wash my cat. I'll be back.
I need to go wash some batteries.
I need to go throw some
Christ.
batteries into the ocean. The eels are hungry.
I need to go wash my hair, and yes, I shaved my head.
Sounds legit.
Wish you
No,
luck
no,
in
no,
washing your
close.
rabbit.
We should probably head back, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're quite ready for something like this.
Not even exactly sure what we're fighting, so. Yeah.
All right.
You turn back around, head toward the ship. Takes you another hour to travel back the hour you came, or can make another con save.
Oh,
Vey.
yes. Also, real quick, with that first con save fail, I went down 15 points, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So
got the
you-
first
yeah.
right up. So, all right. Come on, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Come on.
All right.
Better.
Woo!
No changes.
During our trek back to the boat, I'm gonna slide on over to Trig. I'm gonna point at him so I can send him a message so he can answer me. And I'm gonna ask him if he's heard any different sounds coming from the amulet.
Anything?
Cool.
All the same.
Do you want to try touching it? Because then it got really freaky for me.
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Back to the boat we go.
All right. Yeah, you head back to the boat, and Sea Butters McBiscuit is eagerly awaiting your return. As you board back up on the ship, he says, "What'd you find out?"
Orca just points to her face.
It's blue.
And diseased.
Some
She's
sort of
unclean.
Call my face diseased one more time, and I will shove you into the water.
there's some sort of elemental parasite. I don't know how far
Ugh.
I don't know how far it's infesting in the actual water itself. It seems to be at least more localized around here. We're unsure of the totality of what it causes, though.
That sounds gross.
Yeah.
It was.
It also might pose a risk, depending on how far they've spread. Do you usually fish around the ice?
Not usually up this far, no.
I wouldn't recommend going out this far, then.
Not if there's elemental parasites.
Because it could also infect any fish that you catch and then therefore return back. My only possible suggestion might be that heat would do something against it.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Hey, God.
Hey.
When the parasites were on her boot
Yeah.
the first time, they melted off and nothing happened, right?
They came off with time, yeah.
Okay.
What happened to the ones on the stick? I can't remember. Did they
I
just
left the
also fall
stick.
off? Oh.
I wasn't gonna carry it around.
We'll never know the fate of that stick.
Well, that's, yeah, I was curious if they fell off the stick or if they went into the stick.
We can. I have more. We
Test
can try
another
it.
stick!
Test
Alright, I get another
another.
stick and we play with
We
this
watch the
experiment once
stick.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, you put a stick into the water, it acquires icicles.
We wait, what, the hour for it to...
Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, nothing
we basically
happens
wait for something to
initially.
happen.
I was gonna say like bring it inside like where it's warmer. See what happens to it that way. Not when we're out on the deck where it's still freezing fucking cold.
Alright, yeah, after an hour, they're still there. They haven't disappeared into the stick or anything.
And they're not melting.
No.
I'll just spend a focus point to just like ignite a dagger and then bring it close to the parasites to see if they react.
Okay, on the stick itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you ignite a dagger, you bring it close, and that seemed to almost melt away immediately. close to the fire.
All right, Orca, go stand on the ice. I'll fireball you.
And then she falls in the water and gets even more infected.
No, don't stand on the edge of the ice. Go in a little bit.
Wait, we're in the boat. Wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got back on the boat.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if we do fire on boat on you, boat
Also,
go bye
fire
bye.
on. Yeah, we're not gonna do
Yeah,
fire on
yeah,
boat,
okay.
but I could do fire on you on ice.
Orca jumps off the boat onto the ice. And he gets far enough from the boat to where there's no threat of it like catching. Holds her hands out, face towards
Orca,
Ren.
go along 150 feet.
Orca's waiting.
You don't have to go that far. But yeah, fuck it all. Okay, you're gonna get really freaked out because it's a ball of fire coming at your face, but like, don't
I'm
move.
already freaked out. Let's
Yes,
go.
I know, but I'm just trying to say, don't move, okay?
Do you want
Fireball.
someone to come over here and hold me?
What happened?
Fireball.
Messy fireball on Orca.
This is so dumb.
Oh, so I want to leave her on the ice, and I'm a villain, but we want to set her on fire.
We found
Well,
out the
because-
fire gets rid of the parasites like instantly.
But we don't
trying
know
to-
if it's going to cure her.
Orca, are
Try.
you going to intentionally fail the deck save to get hit by the full blow to the blast?
Oh boy, guys, aren't you
Yes.
excited to learn that Orca has fire vulnerability?
It's true. Orca, you
No.
take 46 points of fire damage.
And
Fucking
she's
do it.
cured. She's cured, right?
Am I
Uh,
cured?
And you feel hurt, but the same.
So
Not
it did
the
nothing.
same.
Did
Yeah,
you
you
just
still,
say
you still feel them crawling under your skin.
Probably.
I'm done.
But are they like wiggling more? Like they did not like this?
I mean, they're
How
It's
many
more
things
just
of damage did I
docile.
lose?
Let's say second
46.
fireball.
You said 45?
46.
46. 46.
Okay, we learned
six.
we learned something. I guess now that I think about it, we maybe could have started with fire bolt, but this was much more fun.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, let's try that out. Maybe weaker fire does it.
God.
You gotta get exactly the right temperature.
This
Let's
is
bring her back
Goldilocks.
to the ship and get out of here. Maybe go get warmed up back in town.
Oh my god. Alright, Orca, come on back. I yell.
Orca's
I will
cussing at
point
you.
out, so before we get to that point, Orca, go ahead and just make
Just what?
a perception check.
Oh no.
I don't know why I,
I
thought it
swear
was.
to God.
I don't know why I thought it was Josh gonna be making Beat make like 30 con saves before we get home.
I swear to God, if
There's still
I hear the fucking worms in my face.
Oh,
No, you
no,
might.
Please, please, no.
Oh god.
Okay,
That's whatever.
that's high enough. You
Oh,
can
no.
tell that there's less.
Oh, it's working!
How about when we get, not on the ice, she just takes a really hot bath instead.
I was gonna say, like, what if we tried boiling her?
We're F.
Orca's like on the ship and she's just pointedly just sitting away from everyone, arms crossed back to everybody.
She just singed from head to toe.
And I do need you to make another con save.
Oh my god.
Orca might not make it back to town. Butters! Hit it!
Hit it with the biscuit.
Don't fail me.
Put this
Don't
thing into
fail me.
overdrive.
Don't fail me like Ren did.
Is there anything like a
Hey.
campfire or a stove we can
Whoa.
get going on the boat?
I helped.
Come on, you didn't do anything? Come on.
Yeah, God.
Okay.
Please say that's high
well,
enough.
You where you felt that they were disappearing earlier, You now feel that is not the case.
Oh my
no.
god.
They're reproducing.
Is Cantor right? Is there like a little like wood fire stove or something?
We're gonna
No.
put her in the wood fire stove.
No,
No,
near
there is
it.
not.
Yeah, just warm up next to it, not put her in it, you idiot.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
I mean, we
calling?
already
Uncalled
I mean,
for.
they already threw fireball at me, so
Okay, Orca, you might want to heal yourself.
she spitefully uses the rest of her lay on hands.
Also, genuine question. Yo, Butters, my man, how fast can this thing go? Like,
As
top
fast as I'm
speed.
going right now.
Alright, which is about how long it took us to get here the first time, so like a
Yes.
day and a bit.
Yeah.
I guess we stopped, right? So
A day and a bit.
All right, so I go
I'll
up.
go through the night, but it's dangerous. Alright, yeah, you heal yourself 20 points, and in doing so, where you felt that you were starting to, get more, companions with you, now you've definitely
oh no.
got more.
Oh no, we're healing
wait,
the
so
worm.
healing her?
Heal also heals them.
Oh no.
Okay, so genuine question here. I don't think Orca's gonna make it back in one piece. So, in the time it takes us to travel by boat back to town, do I just teleport us back to town?
And is that an option?
Yes, it is.
I would really appreciate it if that were to happen.
I'm gonna say otherwise. I don't know how many pieces we're gonna need to keep her in.
I was gonna say, she's just gonna become worm at this point.
Don't wish it into. Don't speak it into existence.
Manifesting.
Hey, Butters, how
What?
confident are you in sailing back home alone?
I've done it a lot.
Okay, wonderful.
Adios.
Why? Wait.
You'll get to travel back even faster, minus 8 people.
Yeah, let's wait.
Yep.
Why has he traveled back alone a lot?
He has some of his crew, so.
True, he's fine. They're fine.
That's a him problem. He'll figure that out.
Alright, cool. I started making the teleportation circle to take us back to Mondstadt. It's just like da-da-da-da.
All right, you do so, and you teleport back to Mockstadt.
All right, Bath. Something. We need to kill them all. I don't.
We
care
take
if I'm-
off for the spotted antelope at speed.
All right, yeah, doesn't take you very long to
Heat.
get there.
Yeah, and we immediately are like, we need hot water.
You know, I just want to point out my partner owns an apothecary. They might be able to fix this.
Then go
To
get
the
them.
apothecary.
We're putting you in a bath. Go, go, go. His partner
Fine.
can come here. You're going into
Elias,
hot
call
water.
your partner.
All right.
We shove Orca in the hottest bath we can muster.
No, I poke Orca into the hottest bath. I don't.
Oh, yeah, we don't
I'm
know
using
one
a
touches her.
stick.
You poke her with
Yeah.
a stick, don't you?
Yeah.
And I leave her with the quarterstaff that she can use to
I have a quarterstaff, don't worry.
shepherd her into the tub.
Does the hot water work, God?
I'm prestidigitating the
Um,
water. Making it warmer.
to increase the temperature.
Yep.
Okay.
Boil
Yeah,
the worms out of her.
You get very hot inside of this bath. You get to the point where it starts searing your skin. You know, you're getting first-degree burns at this point.
Okay, I'm
We
getting
can
it.
fix that, Orca. We can fix that after. We can grow back
It's-
your skin. What if you become a worm?
The fuck you mean you can grow back my skin? Is this doing
You can grow
anything
back
for
your
my face?
skin.
And it's very warm. You don't really feel as if anything's changing.
God damn it.
Don't worry, we'll still love you if you're a worm.
Excellent. So she
What
still
if I just
feels
put my
just as
face?
many
What if I just put
worms?
my face in?
I feel
Yes,
like
boil your face.
I feel like it's probably spread beyond that at this point. A parasite has entered your body. It is now flooding your entire body.
Or it's all in my brain. And I'm
Oh,
just dying.
I will also request like super hot tea from from the spotted antelope. I will make it as hot as she can possibly drink it. Be like, drink it. We have to get it inside you. We must purge them from the inside out.
I mean, at this rate, you might as well just start injecting hot water into my face and my veins.
What if we make her drink lava?
That might do
Bad.
it.
That would be horrible.
God!
God's gonna say do it because he's a fucking meme.
The raging
Don't.
hot tea helping.
No.
Damn it. Basically
maybe take her to
boil
the
Orca until
apothecary
Elias's
now?
partner gets here.
It
Where's
wouldn't
the
take
partner?
very long, considering
Yeah.
we're business owners. We have the ability to use like the electric transit system, so I would be able to like leave and come back within 10 minutes.
Yeah. Which is the time it probably takes us to boil Orca alive.
He comes back. Orca's just nearly just like evaporating.
She's
Elias,
supposed
it's
to
not
look.
working.
So she's supposed to look dehydrated.
She's still wormy. Help her.
Plakta, sweetheart, can you fix this? She's got ice worms.
Please. Please help me.
Ice worms.
If you help me get rid of this, I will be indebted to you.
What are your symptoms?
I have ice worms that hurt in my face and that are now probably spreading all around me.
Have you tried fire?
We have.
They did shoot fireball at me.
They are damaged by flame, but it also increases her own susceptibility to it. They also seem to be parasitically feeding off of her ability to recover from wounds.
Oh, real parasites.
Yes.
Shall we try more fire?
More fire, you say?
She's like rubbing her hands together.
If you
See, I
think,
knew you'd know what to do.
if you
More
think,
fire it is! And she holds out her palms, and just a wave of fire erupts from them. As I'm assuming you probably don't want to fail this save.
I don't.
You take 28 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Do you
It hurts
see
a
what?
lot.
Does it work?
Probably hurts a hell of a lot.
Um,
Your skin is like
You
singed.
you feel slightly better.
Okay. Is it that okay. It's not whether I feel better. Are the worms gone?
They feel
Less.
less.
So no.
Yeah, so no.
I have an
Nella's not here anymore. She is in the hallway.
Understandable. Very understandable.
Sweetheart, what if we tried heating her from the inside? Would that work better?
More
That
fire.
works. Yeah,
More
yeah,
fire,
yeah,
more
we'll do the
up,
fire.
open
Yeah,
up.
but like fire on the inside.
Ow.
Could we make her drink fire? Is there a way
Yes.
to do that?
Orca's just looking at
didn't
Elias
hear
here.
ow. I heard ow. Unless that is what she said.
No, she said how.
Okay.
Wait, did Orca say how or did Plakta say how?
Plakta said how.
We need the Estus flask.
Yes, just
I brought it with.
Excellent.
We just need to warm it up.
Warm it up. It's liquid fire.
More fire.
True.
I think your partner really likes fire, Elias.
She does. Which concerns me, considering... Well, we're not going to get into that right now. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to take the Estus flask to the shop, and I'm going to take Orca at a distance. We're going to heat this up, and then I'm going to have her drink it. Does anybody want to come watch?
Yes.
Why
Absolutely not.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why can't she just put the fire underneath the flask to heat it up?
Because it's already fire. We can't just use regular fire. We have to get it hotter than that.
Oh. Okay.
So you will literally be drinking fire, but like a liquidy fire.
Is this
But I
gonna
have to make
kill?
it hotter first.
Oh my god.
It is going to hurt immensely.
Yes. It
If I
won't kill
pass
you,
out-
but you may want it to.
If I pass out, just keep shoving it in my mouth.
Oh, don't worry. We've got a table for that.
Oh. Okay.
Mel, I don't-
Oh.
No,
You okay, Mel?
Mel's out in the hallway. Krista personally does not like the sound of any of this. Oh, honey.
This is what happens when I do something for the bit.
Never do it for the bit. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Mhm.
Listen,
Did
everyone
you?
has to
Or
learn
always
the
do it
hard
for the
way.
bit.
I
Speak
feel
for yourselves.
I feel so
Is Krista
betrayed
okay?
by water.
That's
No,
Josh.
that's me.
Oh,
Josh.
I'm
Josh, are
good.
you okay?
No, honey, I don't think you are. Give yourself a second.
Yeah, go get a sip, buddy. Go get some water.
No,
So-
that's
some
what
water.
killed him.
I did. We're good.
Oh,
God
Oh, it was
wants
a
to see
cookie,
this
okay.
through.
maybe try
Um,
a saltine then.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Just personally, Krista does not like the sound of the thought of drinking liquid fire.
I don't think anyone does.
No.
I
Mel
surely-
has been gone since his partner's been like, fire! She's just been gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot trauma.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as we might remember, Mel and Fire, not good. Not friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fire
So
bad.
someone should take Mel somewhere nice.
Yeah,
somewhere
I'll-
that's not here.
Yeah, I'll go do that while you practice your medicine.
Yeah, Wolfheart finds her in the hallway. She's like crouched down, like hands over ears status, because she doesn't want to be super far from everyone, but she definitely does not want to hear, think, or spell anything that is about to happen. Or is happening.
So
Just kind of like put my hand on her shoulder as I like kneel down next to her and just, they're going to go somewhere else while they're doing whatever the fuck they're doing in there. Because you don't want to be here because also,
No,
you know.
I don't.
and I don't want to be here because
Bad.
I'm not sure if Orca is going to live. And they're all making me very fucking annoyed right now. So we're going to go do something else.
Okay.
So
The voice
Uh,
crack was not intended, but I like it anyways.
Elias takes a moment to take Hane, Trig, and Ren to the side. And he's like, okay, so I'm going to need your help because we're going to need to get her strapped to the medicine table. And everyone seems okay with it at first. But then you get the first one or two restraints on, and then suddenly everybody's claustrophobic. And so it's going to need to be a team effort.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
4 of us are going to have to hold her down while the other one straps her to the medicine table.
Alright, Dr. Frankenstein, calm the fuck down.
Hayne holds
Hey,
his hand
we're
up
about
like
to
he
be
has a
feeding
question.
someone liquid fire, okay? This is not going to be an easy experience.
Hayne holds
Hayne
his
has a
hand up like
question.
he has a question, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Before we feed her liquid fire, can I try something?
I don't see why not.
Alright. Hayne goes over to be
B.
Who's B?
Sorry, Orca.
There's bees? When did the bees get here?
Bees?
B?
Haim's gonna go catch some bees and use that. No,
Eat the bees.
Maybe the venom from the stingers will counteract the parasites.
Worm's natural predator, the bee.
yeah.
Yeah,
Haim's gonna go
maybe.
over to Orca, and he's gonna look at her face. Josh, can I tell where the parasites are in her face?
Everywhere.
Are they just localized to her face?
Currently, yes.
Weird.
But they're growing.
Wait, so they're everywhere in my body.
No.
No, they're in your face.
Okay, they're only in my face. Okay.
Yes.
Making
Okay.
their way neckward.
Probably.
Orca, with your permission, I'd like to try something. I have no idea if it will work. It's gonna feel a little weird, but it shouldn't be as painful as drinking liquid fire.
I just let your girlfriend throw fire at me. I'll take whatever you got.
Fair enough.
What if I figure Ren for half a second? I was like, oh my god, she called me his girlfriend. Then wait, more important things.
That's basically what it was. It was like, oh, wait, she has worms in her face.
Wait, are the worms talking? Shit. What do they know?
Josh, I would like to reach my hand inside of Orca's face and scoop out the water parasites, the
Oh.
ice parasites.
I cannot watch.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
I start gagging.
I'm glad I left.
I'll tell you this much. You can do that.
Yeah.
However, they reproduce at a rate faster than you can get rid of them that way.
Oh god, I'm just imagining him
You know-
pulling worms endlessly out of Orca's
I
face.
finally
Alright.
realized
Let's not
what
describe
movie this
this.
reminds me of. But I'm also very confused because I know he doesn't watch horror movies.
What's the
And?
movie this reminds you of?
The Thaw, where
I
they
don't know
find
that one.
Oh yeah, they
I've
find
never even heard of it.
worms
I
like
know
in the ice.
it's a really shitty B movie.
Oh,
From 2009. Well, it's not super shitty. It's actually pretty good.
Val Kilmer's in
Scientists
it.
in the Arctic find a frozen, like specimen of a bear,
Oh, they fuck up.
and no, so they take him out to study, and as the bear's flesh slowly defrosts, they find out there used to be an ancient parasite that roamed the earth, and it slowly infects everything
Yeah,
alive.
they fuck up.
Yeah.
If something's in the ice, it should stay in the ice.
And they look like worms.
Is Mike Tyson in this movie?
You know what? He might be, actually.
Because if he
Why?
is, that would lead to a very funny joke. Did you see what they thought?
Can we steal Mike's words?
No, Mike Tyson is not.
So Josh,
I'd like for him to not have them regardless.
even though I have very fast hands,
Yes.
alternative to that, then, if they're reproducing faster than I can scoop them out, can I use the blistering bolt to cauterize them as I go?
you may.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Yeah.
What-
Go ahead and roll the damage dice on the blistering bolt.
uh-oh.
Maybe Orca
Oh.
should be strapped down to the medicine
10
table
times.
for this. Oh!
10 times,
Uh-oh.
god damn.
I'm standing in the corner just facing the wall. I cannot watch.
Is Ren really...
I think,
I'm here for
realistically,
oral
I
support.
think Orca dies.
Yeah, I think I'm dead.
Maybe
What I'm saying is, I feel like at this point it would have been easier to just force feed her the fire.
We're going to
Okay,
find
well,
out.
let's do it this way. Let's do it one at a time until either she dies or something happens.
Okay.
I love how those are our options.
That's the only appropriate response to that, to be fair.
Okay, so he needs to do this 10 times. That's
Oh, well,
that's the
we're
move?
going to do it one at a time until either something happens or you die.
Or you die.
Or die or pass out.
That's
Die.
what I'm
We'll
saying.
find out.
If he's hitting you with magic, you don't pass out. You die.
It's
Okay.
not.
It's the ranged
well,
attack.
Yeah, it's just a weapon. It's not. Magic.
Yeah, but
Also,
yeah,
even if you're hit with magic, you still go unconscious. I don't. What?
yeah.
Or no, I was mistaking that. Like, well, you can't do non-lethal magic damage. Yeah.
So,
Right.
so
But
she
you,
starts
but you
dying.
don't insta die.
Yeah.
Okay. Third
That was,
edition.
that was just
While I'm doing this, can Trig be there with his healer's kit and healer feet to stabilize her if it starts going south?
I've got spare the dying. It's all good.
And I'm right there as well with my healing feet.
Well, yes, Cantor could also help. Healing magic, I don't think would be helpful in this because of
Yeah, I don't
we've
think that's
already
a good
seen
idea.
it hits everything.
Yeah, we're not sure if natural healing changes this, but they definitely absorb magical healing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to do that. Then have my my two nurses with me to stabilize the patient as I surgically remove the ice parasites.
Damn, no
good.
anesthesia or anything.
Nope.
Welcome to the Dark Ages, baby.
No time for that. All right.
I can knock you unconscious first.
I go sit
Yeah,
next
so-
to Ren because I can't watch this.
Yeah, you can knock her out first.
Standing
So the first attack is technically an auto crit.
Man,
I mean-
you guys really wish you'd just left with me, huh?
I mean,
No, we're both over here like, you can do it. You're the best. It's nothing. You got
Orc,
this. It's just a little
Orc-
fire.
before Orca gets knocked out, she reaches a hand towards Ren. Ren, can you hold my hand? Please.
I just breathe a really heavy sigh. I look over at Elias and I'm like,
I want to say fuck no, but I can't.
I'll make sure they remember you.
yeah, just like, remember me. And I go over to hold Orca's hand.
All right, Orca, make a con save.
Okay.
Oh.
Today,
Tomorrow.
please. Did you do it? Did you do the thing? Okay.
Okay.
19.
You feel no change.
All right. So are you gonna knock me out?
I mean, if you think that will make it easier.
I don't know anything. What do you think will make this easier?
Hold on, I've got some poison.
Oh.
Can I use a very small dose of poison to act as like a numbing agent?
Yeah, why not?
Yay!
That's definitely Joshua saying get the fuck on with it.
I know, right? Alright. Based off your anatomy and your size, this should numb you without killing you. Alright, let's go.
All right then.
And in another life, Hayne was definitely an anesthesiologist. I guess perhaps will be. It's probably the correct tense.
Alright. Do you still want me to roll the damage, or
Yes.
because I've got healers? Okay.
One at a time.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
So, 20 or
I
just
just-
8?
That would be 16.
16. Okay.
I just realized that there might be a complication here, but it's too late. It's already started.
Down to 24.
All right. Go ahead and roll again. All right.
Down to 14.
You have now
Down to
exceeded.
4.
What?
Wouldn't that be down to 4? Because you take double damage from fire.
Yeah.
I'm down to 4.
You have now exceeded the damage threshold needed. As you deal that bit of damage, the extra souls that appear to be making up Orca's face diminish.
So 12 seconds later, all right, we're done.
So the parasites are gone? Or just the souls are gone?
Yeah, diminish or are eradicated?
Eradicated completely.
Okay. Diminish just means to lessen, Josh.
I'm reading no life signs of any other ice parasites in your face.
Thank you.
I'm just like, you're doing so good, Orca. You're doing so great. So good. So great. I'm like not looking.
As Ren has her eyes squeezed as hard shut as possible.
Yeah, basically, I'm just squeezing Orca's hand. My eyes are completely closed.
Squeezing Orca's hand and her eyes shut with the same intensity.
Orca, like as barely conscious as she is, just kind of squeezes Ren's hand and it just says, "Can you go get me a drink?"
Yep, sure. I fucking
Just drop it.
I'm like, yep.
Drop it like a bad habit.
I say, but then I'm like, wait a second. I have a water skin. I turn around. I give Orca water.
I meant alcohol, but okay.
Oh,
Fair.
Elias, we need booze.
Alright.
Also, if you could... Oh yeah, I also need to be healed. Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
I don't do that, but
So
can.
the way Trig's healer feat works is that you just roll a hit die and then add +4 to it.
All right,
Same with
which
mine.
hit... Oh, hit dice. Got you. So my regular one +4, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine does the exact same, so.
That's
Come on,
right.
420.
That's why I didn't make a macro for it, because it's based off hit die.
So when you say +4, do you mean the input value, or I just do the regular input
No,
value?
just do your
Roll
regular
one.
and then
Yeah.
whatever.
and then
Just roll
+4.
1
And then add
then you
4
add
to the
4.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16. So I'm up to
There
20.
you go. Trig heals you for 16.
Lovely. I appreciate you, Trig. And Kane, thank you. Thank you so much. If you need anything from me, I've got you. Or you saved my face from the worms. So many worms.
Glad I could help. You might want to get like a cold ice pack. There's a little bit of swelling. Just inflammation from the procedure.
Whatever you say.
Yes, Mr. Doctor, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Dr. Flamehead.
Also, has Elias's partner just been in here the whole time, just chilling?
Yeah.
She's probably been watching, like, with rapt attention.
Yep.
She's probably very sad that
This
he's
is-
not drinking liquid fire now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking forward to that.
You know, it's fitting that Elias has a woman that's just as batshit fucking nuts as he is.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to drink the fire.
I
It's just-
know.
It's
You
just
believe them?
Elias's autism is weapons and hers is fire.
One day we will get somebody to drink the fire, I swear.
So basically, if they adopt a child, that child is just flamethrower man. Or woman.
Or woman.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I was willing to drink the liquid fire.
No.
Apparently, reaching into your face, and poisoning you, and throwing fire at you was the less invasive version of that. So
You
It's a
were
very
about
small
to
amount of poison.
weren't
I have
Wasn't
made
there
notes
something
of
about
this
a medicine
procedure.
table?
Now I just
I
need to
think-
figure out how to reach through people's skin.
Yeah, medicine table is not invasive. All right.
Why do I feel
You
like
were
while
gonna tie me to the table, weren't you?
why do I
That's
feel
what
like
the medicine
while,
table is for.
while this argument is happening, Plucked is like reaching out towards Elias and trying to reach through his face.
Yeah.
Honey, stop. Later. Not now.
I need to poke you.
Wait,
Let her poke you, Elias.
get in the water, Orca.
I am in the water. And also, by the way, me getting in the water is what led me to this position to the first place.
Get in the water.
I am in the water. You see the tub that I am in? I am in it.
Meanwhile, Mel and Wolfhard are having ice cream.
Just cute bestie things.
I mean, I feel it looks more like Grandpa taking his
taking me
granddaughter
on
out. Yeah.
Granddaughter date. Yeah. No, absolutely, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over in the corner, like, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Nah, Elias would have gotten you a facial covering by now. He understands.
No, I get it. When my wife has to do operations, I'm like, ew.
It's like I want to watch that, but I don't want to breathe it. You know.
I don't want to breathe in the poor people dying. So then they might make me die, and I can't do that. I have important business to do.
Yes.
Business. I don't know how
Without
capitalism
me,
works.
who will capitalism?
Everyone else in Moxstad, fucking apparently.
No. Without me, capitalism dies.
Wait, that's all we have to do? Get him!
It was
him into
this
the ice.
easy the whole time? Alright.
Make him a worm.
Oh, God. Hey. No, I can't ask that because we might deal with that again. I definitely realized, like, right as Mike made the first attack, I was like, wait, it might be that if she goes unconscious with the parasites, they kill her.
Oh.
Well, aren't we lucky that you didn't say that and give God an idea?
If I had the idea, God already thought about it.
God, did you have the thought?
Fuck if I'm telling you.
Yeah. And that's the
Yeah,
exact
you'll never
answer I
know.
expected.
Damn.
I know
That
Josh
shit
is-
might come back up again. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not giving it away.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. That's why I was gonna ask, and then I realized, wait, we might encounter this in the future. If I ask, I'm gonna get an answer.
So, wait a second. They are eradicated, right? I'm done.
From you,
We are-
yes, but
Yes.
they still exist out in the world.
Yes. Okay. Respectfully to the world, I don't care about the world right now. I care about my face. Cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool. Mel and I
Alright.
come back after a bit.
Yeah. So what do we do now?
What do I assume that Orca is just covered in towels?
No, she's having a bath.
Well, no, but like afterwards, because
Oh.
I guess if she gets out, that's true. She might not get out.
I was
She
gonna
might be
say,
more
I feel like
comfortable in the
Orca would
water
just
now.
be like, I'm sleeping in this tub. Like,
Yeah,
Orca's
maybe.
also waiting for her drink.
oh yeah,
Well,
after I was done hyperventilating
yeah,
in the corner, I went and got you your drink.
Yeah, it takes us a minute to come back.
She's just in the water, the tub, the lukewarm water, and she's just drinking now.
I picture just Orca's underwater until she wants to get a drink. She surfaces, drinked, goes right back under.
Now she is.
She just has a crazy straw going from the drink down into the tub.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she can breathe underwater. She doesn't have to worry about, oh, God, wrong tube. So I'm assuming that it's done now, yeah?
Is Orca still alive?
Huh?
Orca
Oh, she's
from-
fine.
Orca
Yeah.
from under the water puts her hand up above the water and gives like a thumbs up.
Yeah, I think we need to have a, maybe not serious discussion, but think more before we go doing dangerous shit like this.
I also thought of something concerning.
What is
Huh.
that?
I don't know if it's going to have any deal with it, but of all the fishermen that were bringing in fishes up in that general area, how much they've touched the water, is his crew even infected?
Well, they don't
Well,
go that far, they said.
Yeah, we don't know how far it's spread, is mostly the issue. I mean, it could be that in small enough concentration, it's not obscenely dangerous, but if they do start fishing up north, or it does start spreading, which is a possibility.
And what
That
about all
is-
the fish that's in the water? Are the fish infected?
Yeah, that. I meant to say something before we left. I forgot because Orca.
Well, I'm sure when they're cooked, it's actually cooked out of them, but it's still...
It's probable, yeah.
Are we sure of that? Because you guys nearly cooked me, and that didn't remove them.
Well, I think it's.
But we didn't want to kill you either.
We also don't know what the end goal of the parasite is. I mean, obviously reproduction, but why does it need to infect the living host first? Because it's entirely possible that cooking them causes them to escape, or the host dying, and then escaping into an ambient hot environment, they just die off.
Regardless while we're here, I would just, as a precaution, ask everyone to not eat sushi. Just in case.
I think that is
I'm
a fair
safe.
request.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or ice lettuce.
What
Hey!
about iceberg lettuce?
Why would you say that?
Right.
Better
So
know
then-
now than find out later.
We're not necessarily any closer to understanding what it is under the water, but we understand now that there is a significant risk of going down there. We don't know how much. Well,
Well,
when Orca went for a swim last night, they did cling to her foot, but they didn't manage to penetrate. But we don't.
what if the parasites are attracted to really cold waters? So the further into the lake we go,
They more than
colder it
likely.
gets.
They more than likely are. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense, especially since they're fatally phobic of the heat because it seems to kill them. So it's very likely they concentrate in greater masses, so they cling closer to the ice.
We do also have suits that would protect us from them getting into our bodies.
Likely, we don't.
Unless they have, like,
Unfortunately,
teeth.
we don't have a living specimen. Yeah, and we're not exactly willing to go out there to try to collect a living specimen. I'm not saying we should, but it is possible they have some sort of small ability to penetrate, or perhaps they require more of them in order to do so. They might create. I guess maybe they're stronger in a group. They might create some sort of exostructure to help them infest if there's multiple.
Well, from what it looked like, when they got on Orca's face, they just kind of worked their way through her pores. They probably just melted to the point where they could be absorbed into her skin and then started to freeze again and reproduce. So
It's
as long
possible.
as like the suits are not water soluble, which we already did that because it was going to be cold anyway, so we got dry suits. It should be fine.
It should be.
The
More.
problem is protecting everybody's faces.
Yeah.
Well, normally with dry suits, because they're made for cold temperatures, it's more of a hood than just like goggles and a.
It's also
So
potentially
I'm just
likely that.
gonna fuck off. Okay, bye.
What? We heard you.
Are you talking to the kitty?
No, she was talking to us.
No, I said it and then it was just dead silence. I'm like, cool.
I was thinking.
Sorry.
Maybe. No.
Perhaps there's like
Go ahead.
some kind of like ointment or resin that we could coat our skin in that they wouldn't be able to eat through.
It's possible, but we wouldn't. I don't like that line of thinking. I don't want to think that. I'm not going to. We wouldn't know until we tried, I guess. And
I mean, unfortunately, there's no way to test it. We just have to try and hope for the best.
And I don't exactly know what all you did, but I don't exactly think that we should be in the business of subjecting ourselves to whatever this is just to figure something out about it necessarily.
No,
Unless it is the last, of course.
I think we should focus on just preventative.
I mean, they don't seem to do well with heat, but most sources of heat that I would think of are fire-related, which obviously wouldn't work underwater, especially when it's cold. And something that doesn't work with fire might not be hot enough to propel them. I guess we also don't necessarily know how. They're not at all resilient to fire when they're outside of a host.
I have a question.
Yo.
Orca's just like digging her head from above the her nose and her eyes are like above the water, but her lips actually never mind. She puts her head up above she puts her head above the water and says, "So the parasites are attracted to the cold. That's usually where they are. But the human body is far warmer than the cold. I find it interesting that they are attracted to the warmth at some degree, but there is a degree of too warm for them."
Well, it's entirely possible they need a host to replicate. And
well, what if their purpose is to freeze their hosts?
It's possible.
There are some forms of moss that do consume heat in order to reproduce as well. This could be similar to that in nature.
Yeah, it is. I guess both of these are particularly likely. I mean, I guess I don't know if they were actively reproducing within Orca. But
they were reproducing.
Alright, so
before I started cutting, it was just
I'd
take some out and more would replace themselves.
It's possible that they require the heat of a host to melt down enough to reproduce, but not so much that they die? So effectively, the end goal is to use a living creature as effectively a giant egg sac. But the fact that they're entirely elemental means that they're not really reliant on food or anything of the sort like that. And they're likely related to that voice we heard, considering the only time we heard it speak again was when the parasites actually infected Orca.
Well, he also spoke when I think.
Well, yes, but there
Yeah,
was no
I think.
response until after it infected you.
Well,
Orca,
yes.
after you're infected, did the voice sound louder to you at all?
God, did the voice sound louder to me?
It did, yes.
It did. Like it was in my head.
Yeah.
It's just like a slight flicker of yellow in the blue flame before he gets rid of it.
Orca's like eyes widen when she sees the yellow.
It's possible these parasites are a feeler mechanism?
A what?
It's something I've encountered a few times with some of the entities in Selenata. It's a creature that uses other creatures as a form of sense. Basically, for a very abstract example, if a beekeeper were to use their bees to discover where the flowers are by sensing where the bees are.
So, like a hive mind. Vaguely.
That's
It's a
what I
part of
was
him.
thinking.
That's also possible, yeah, that these parasites are distributed part of a collective consciousness.
And the voice was the voice of the parasites.
Right.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm assuming you saw. I mean, did these things even have souls? I'm not. Elementals are a bit of a strange concept there, as far as I'm aware. But you seem to see something
Elementals have
different.
souls as well.
Do they? Alright.
Wait, the parasites had souls?
Yes, that's how I was able to sense them.
Yeah, as far as we know from Hain, almost everything has a soul. It's just not what we consider to be one necessarily.
Lovely.
So would the groaning then just be like its collective movement?
Could have
Like
been the groaning of the ice itself.
It could be, yeah. I suppose that's also fair.
It would make sense that there'd be a lot of these parasites within the ice itself. It just couldn't move because it was completely frozen over.
So does that then imply the ice is melting? Elias, does that lake always have an ice sheet over that portion we were at, or does it go through normal thaw?
No, for the most part, that ice is always there.
Well, if the parasites have been hidden in the ice, that seems to imply that something's melting it.
Or
eating away at it.
What if it's not an ice parasite? What if it's a water parasite and it was imprisoned within the ice?
And then maybe somehow adapted over time?
Perhaps.
I suppose that's also possible. I mean, we didn't see anything about them until Orca went in both instances. Although I suppose ice underwater you can't really see. I don't know.
Well, in any case,
If
Also,
like, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it's a water elemental that was in prison, then maybe there'd be a record of it. And maybe the parasite's more maybe a curse, not a direct parasite. Either trying to get someone to come back down to release it, or its way of showing its pleasure, and they're not really parasites, they're just smaller offshoots of the elemental itself.
I don't think Hane means imprisoned intentionally. Although, clarify if I'm wrong.
I did and I didn't. It's a possibility. It's also a possibility it was naturally imprisoned there.
Alright, so just imprisoned in a general sense, not really
Yeah.
ascribing a intentionality. Alright. I don't know. Whatever the collective is, if it's a collective or if there's a controlling entity, is it's intelligent enough to understand speech. And it's not speaking in. I know there's a language for elementals, but I don't remember what the name is.
Primordial.
Yeah. Or maybe it is speaking like that, and somehow it's. We're understanding it regardless, which is more frightening. Wish I could say I'm familiar with this, but while we do experience hostile winter in Selenara, it's much more overt. It doesn't act in small mechanisms.
Why don't we try checking out some of the fish that they bring in from the lake? See if there's any evidence of the parasites.
It's not a bad idea.
Possibility.
Maybe we could also go, I don't know, maybe ask one of the fishermen to try fishing further up by the ice.
But then that's
Not to
putting
go.
their life at risk.
Yeah.
Yes, but one could also argue that their life is at risk the moment they go into the lake.
But for now, it's
It's an unnecessary exposure risk.
yeah. If we haven't go up even further, it's almost guaranteed that they will be infected.
We had to almost kill you to rid the parasites from you. Any other normal person would die on the water. Probably within not even an hour of it setting in.
Fair enough. Just spitballing ideas.
Well, like
We can
Mel said,
we can investigate the fish. That would give us an idea of perhaps how far these creatures have gotten. But Hayden, you were saying.
I was just to say, when we do eventually go back in order to see what exactly is going on with these things, Miles stated that our suits do have a hood, so that should protect us. And any joints, I think we should look into water-resistant resins and ointments that we could use to prevent these parasites from getting into our bodies. I'm
We
sure
should-
our apothecary friend might have a few.
I would be surprised if she didn't.
When you say hood, you're referring to only a hood to cover the back of the head and the top of the head, not the face. Correct?
It covers most of the head, and then the face. There's usually like some kind of mask that attaches to the hood to make it airtight.
Yeah, so
Ah.
it seals all up. It's not like a wetsuit like normal diving is, it's more sealed so that the cold water doesn't get in, because then the dry suit would be pointless if the water could get in.
Right.
I see. Okay.
So back to the docks
Or the fish market.
or the fish market.
I would almost prefer it from the docks directly if we can. I don't know how long it takes for them to go from the docks to the market.
Fair enough.
In that time, they might
To
warm
the
up enough
docks.
to die. I don't know what we're dealing with here. I don't know the exact specifications.
Let's do docks first, then fish. So then we
Plaka,
can
would you like to join us?
What?
I was asking Plaka if she would like to join us.
It sounds like I need to prepare some ointments for you.
Yes, please.
True. Yeah.
I know this is the intention, but all I'm just picturing is that Elias is hitched to Clippy.
I'm sorry, what?
I see it, Ryan. I know it does sound very much like Clippy.
It's the intonation that Josh is using. It sounds like just an AI voice,
Oh.
and it makes me think of Clippy.
Yeah. We go to
It
the
sounds
docks.
like you're preparing some ointments. Would you like
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Orca's gonna stay
Amazing.
behind. Orca's gonna stay behind and recuperate.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Let me know how it goes, and as she does that, you just see her head just go underneath the water. Just disappears.
I go and look over the top of the water, and I'm like, "Bye, Orca."
You see bubbles from her talking back, presumably goodbye.
Amazing.
Yeah. No, I like to think the bubble pops, and then you just hear the bye.
I was thinking the same thing.
I actually cast Mage Hand, put it into the tub to make it wave.
Oh my god.
I mean, you could just wave over top; she'd still see it.
But that way it's in the water. We go to the docks. Doodle-oo-loo-loo-loo.
Alright, you guys go to the docks to investigate
The
the
fish.
fish crisis.
Yeesh.
Everybody can make an investigation check.
I was gonna
Let's
say I'm gonna
make
stay back
it.
with Orca just so she's not left by herself.
Sure.
Thank you, Cantor.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna
we don't
borrow.
need people by themselves if we can help it.
I don't
Yeah,
think she-
especially Orca after what she's been through.
Exactly.
I understand.
Near-death experience.
Listen, plus then you can also be the comforting dad presence for Orca.
Orca,
too.
who's just been like fireballed at.
Yeah, Orca who's had a day, TM.
What?
Drake with the Midas too.
Me and Trigger are off in La La Land.
That's fucking
God.
fantastic.
Is there any way that I could make this a survival check instead?
No.
Okay.
The gasp! Oh my god.
Can I make a nature check instead? Because we're looking at fish that might be weird.
I think right now we're hunting
No.
for fish.
Oh.
How does someone get a 0?
By
Have a
having
negative.
negative intelligence.
Yep.
Wow.
If you roll a 1,
Right,
but you have a
remember
negative
he-
1, you have 0.
There's like no brain in there, right? It's just a skeleton.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's just a
Yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah, that's why I said Trick can hold our collective brain cell. He's got space.
Yeah, he's got all the room.
Exactly.
I did say
Storage
earlier,
unit.
he is the dumbest one in the group.
Which is sad when you consider he seems to make the smartest decision.
It's because he's wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also helps. He has a gun.
True.
And
Don't
by
worry, Trey,
wise, I
I'll
mean he
have a
has a
gun
10.
Yeah, so did
You
Edward,
guys
and yet
As a collective, look around the docks, ask around the docks.
I like to think Trig is just off like, oh, I remember what fish used to taste like. Fuck, I could go for some of that, but I don't got a tongue anymore. It's just wistful grumbling.
You guys do not find a trace of any infected fish.
Oh,
Sweet.
that's good. I say this maybe as we're like before we actually get to the docks. Should we mention to the fishermen to maybe not go far north?
Yeah.
Like maybe they know, but I feel like we should warn them, right?
I mean, we can discuss if they've encountered anything strange before, just to see if maybe there's some sort of collective knowledge to not go there anyways.
True. Tell them to maybe like poke the water with a stick as they're traversing, just to see if they.
This is where we find out that this is actually a well-documented thing that people have known about for years, and we just stumbled upon it.
And we're just like, oh god, and they're like, yeah, man.
So you guys found ice worms.
What? You've never gotten lake bite before? Fucking pussy.
Lake bite.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we'll also converse with the fishermen to see if any of them have heard about it, and if not, warn them about it.
Yeah, funny that you mention it. The collective of fishermen appear to fully understand.
We don't
that
fucking go that way.
Go to the ice. In their terms, they believe that the water near the ice is cursed.
I mean,
it kind of is.
That's inaccurate.
Parasitically cursed.
Well, I mean,
ghost ice worms.
I mean, there could be a curse that's manifesting them, like Mel suggested.
They understand that those who go to the ice don't come back.
Yeah.
Hey, we beat the record.
Hey, after almost killing Orca.
We're the 1 in 10 that dentists don't recommend.
Yeah, because our methods are dangerous and impractical.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, this clearly ice worm that also seems to be granting our friend cold resistance. Fire won't hurt her that bad. Oh, God.
Well, I knew it would hurt her, but I figured, and it did. I wasn't wrong.
Listen. When you throw a fireball at somebody, you expect a little bit of char. You don't expect skin liquefaction.
Look, if we think about it, had I done it a second time, she probably would have been cured. Just saying.
And also dead.
She would have been unconscious.
I think
she might have been dead.
It was a little overkill, and we needed a more surgical approach.
You're supposed to be on my side.
Had her drink the fire.
This is Mike talking.
I know.
Mike's on nobody's side.
I know.
Mike is on Mike's side.
Look, how often do you get to throw fireballs at your compatriots willingly, okay?
Drink the fire.
K2 did it all the time. He just knew how to make it avoid them.
I don't have this talent, okay?
That's the only thing my next character is going to do. Because if Wolfheart dies, my next character is fuck all you.
Alright, well, glad to know that they,
Yeah, that there seems to be some collective knowledge about it. Even if they're maybe not accurate, but also we don't know if that's inaccurate or not. So, either way.
I do think we do inform them of the signs to look out for and the fish that they bring in, so that they know to maybe ever leave any behind.
Leave no fish behind.
Except for the cursed one.
No fish left behind. God, why are the fish so fucking stupid?
And you can also tell that, like, the entire time we're here down at the docks doing this, especially with all, like, the fish that have been brought in, Ren's voice sounds mildly nasally because she's talking and breathing only through her mouth with her nose, like, sealed off and, like, is just not using her nose in any capacity. So she sounds nasal. She doesn't have it plugged with her fingers. She's just doing it, like, no breathing in the nose.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine.
Oh, is it the just kind of gestures to all of the fish?
Yes, and I also gesture to all of the fish.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What's up?
All right. Well, yeah. If we don't detect anything here, the markets are probably also fine.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not fishing in the north.
Well.
Yeah, because also they don't go out even to like the middle of the lake. They stay pretty close to this shoreline, don't they, Josh?
Sorry, what?
The rest of the fishermen don't even go out towards like the middle of the lake. They stay pretty close to the shore.
Yeah, they stay relatively close.
Right. So the only one who would be at risk is
Sea Butters McBiscuit.
Good old Sea Butters.
that guy.
We're gonna have to quarantine Sea Butters and his crew when they come back. What if they had worms?
I literally just thought about that as like, what if this motherfucker's already been wormed?
What if he is a worm? What if he's a worm in disguise?
No, guys, it's fine. We're not dealing with illithids anymore. We're dealing with fucking ice worms.
No, it's a frozen version of the flood.
Oh god.
No. We're moving on. Josh, make us move on.
Okay, we're done. It's okay. Calm down. Jesus Christ.
I hate the flood.
Listen,
Everyone hates the flood.
everyone hates the flood
I
until
actually thought
you
the
get
flood was kind of cool.
get a lovely invitation to a family that lasts forever.
I mean, yeah, the flood is neat in concept, but I don't ever want to get anywhere within, 3 galaxies of that thing. Fuck that.
No.
So traumatized.
Anyways,
Real quick.
An enemy
don't worry
type in
about
Halo. Enemy in Halo.
cordyceps zombies on steroids.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
the strongest version of cordyceps zombies.
They're awful. Anyways, moving on from the flood.
Yeah, they create their own super intelligences. Anyways,
Oh, dear God. I just Googled it.
So, how long do we think it'll take? I've forgotten her name.
Plakta.
Plakta. How long do we think it'll take Plakta? We didn't check in with Plakta before she left.
I mean,
that's a couple hours.
I also
Okay.
if you don't exactly have a way to go back out there until
No, I was
Few
just curious.
turns.
Is this going to be like how long is it going to take, or like days, a week? Just to have an idea, not to be like, all right, let's get a move on. Orca needs sleep.
Probably
Yeah, she
6,
does.
7.
Oh, okay.
we could
Maybe.
And I mean, McButters McBiscuit should be back by like tomorrow.
yeah, probably midday tomorrow, if not a little later. Hard to say.
Cool. That means we can investigate my thing.
Your dead thing?
My what? My dead
the
thing?
dead thing.
Yeah, you dead thing.
Our dead
Oh
thing.
yes.
Eh,
Am I wrong?
The way you described it, I thought you were talking about something else.
Oh no.
You know, the dead thing.
The dead thing being all the people from your past that I've killed? No? What?
That you've killed? What?
Huh? I'm sorry, was that the wind?
So who said that? I didn't say that.
If you were to tell me that Ren was a yandere, I would be like,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
Why do you do these things right when I drink water?
Wolfhard just gets like a weird look on his face, mouths "what the fuck" and looks at Ren, shakes his head. Not like he's not like no, but like when a dog gets something in their ear and it's just like fuck no.
Ren, face of perfect innocence.
Huh?
Ren being a yandere is honestly the least surprising thing about this campaign.
No, definitely not. You mean a woman that's been starved for attention and affection all her life, suddenly getting it, really wants to hold on to it? No.
What?
Listen,
It's
no
okay, guys, I
judgment.
can fix her.
That's my favorite trope.
Amazing.
I support.
I support women's
No,
wrongs.
no,
always,
no,
in
Mike.
every character I make.
Yes.
No,
Always support women's
you-
wrongs.
One
No,
of my
see-
favorite animes I watched when I was 16, and the main character was a yandere. And my baby BPD myself saw her and said, "She's not wrong. She's not wrong."
That brain chemistry
She has
never
some valid
changed back.
points.
No. See,
No,
Mike,
for real, 16-year-old me,
you-
I would have done that. Yeah.
You do have one side of the equation, which is I can fix her. You can also go the other side. She can make you worse.
I can fix her. She can break me.
Hey, relationships are about compromise.
Exactly. A little give and take, you know, a little
And
here,
that's
a
why
little
I'm not in
there.
one.
And guess what? She got a happy ending. She got herself a happy ending, so everything's fine.
That
you
can
know-
change real fucking quick. Don't say that shit yet.
It better fucking not.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just
I know.
saying.
It's just funny to
Listen,
think of.
listen, you never know when we come across an angry Bill Murray with a proton pack, and all of a sudden Hane's gone.
That's true.
Give me back my boyfriend, you motherfucker!
Sorry, he's been busted. TM.
Oh my
TM.
god.
TM.
Wasn't even a ghost. Close enough.
Hey God,
Why do you think I said busted?
now that you're
Yes,
back,
Krista. Oh, he's back? Hi,
Um,
God!
I
yeah,
didn't know he was gone. I
Kid-
thought he was just letting
Yeah,
us
because he
rip.
heard his shit posting was like, alright, I can go
it's
piss.
both. It was a bit of both. Can I go and see if there's any like, I guess library or I don't remember what the fuck's here. Anything mentioning something about being
Everything.
like locked in
Yeah,
the ice
there's
or whatever?
everything. If whatever you're looking for, it's probably here.
I would also
Yeah,
like
you
to go
can-
for that.
You can go to the library.
Group library. Do.
You guys as a group collective head to the library. You look around for any information on this. And it does not exist here.
Okay.
I'd say you spend a couple hours looking.
Can I look for anything
go
about the astronomy or whatever of my stupid star chart and see if there's anything here?
There is not.
Damn it.
I would like to look in like any like court logs or newspapers about my execution.
Okay.
So cheery.
Yeah, that you can make an investigation check on.
All right, cool.
Since I find absolutely nothing about my star chart, can I help Payne?
I don't know that
Stealing
you would have enough
investigation.
information to be helpful.
I'm offended.
You,
Joking, go ahead.
You're right. It does not change
Right
anything.
then.
I know, I'm just
Calm the fuck down, Karen. There is no
What is
manager
it?
higher.
He doesn't need me anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it bad? First thought to that was, and it's always been the case.
Rude.
I would say that 27 is plenty high
To learn nothing.
to learn. Fuck you. No, just kidding.
To learn that you
Mm.
died.
to learn
Cool.
that
Learn you
Um,
die.
several years ago, a very notoriable.
Notorious.
Notorious?
Hey,
Yeah, I got there.
Notoriable is
Notarized.
better, I think, though.
notoriable.
Notarized.
That's going in the dictionary.
A very
Yeah, a very notorious
die.
crime syndicate leader was executed, and his head was kept to study, to learn more about
What the fuck?
Oh,
the inner machinations of his mind.
oh my god.
Which are an
Who kept
enigma.
his head?
Yeah, does it say who has said crime lords?
It doesn't say who exactly. It does say that the head is
Josh.
being held in town, within Zabernstadt,
By the hex.
in a laboratory.
Goddamn laboratory.
We gotta jailbreak your head out of the lab.
Lab break.
Lab break.
Why?
Would you not want your head back?
I think the major difference is the fact that if I didn't have a head, I would no longer have to worry about that.
Who's got a point?
And
Okay,
It's
well,
not-
imagine yourself in the hypothetical world where you don't have your head and you could have it back. Would you want it back? And you're alive.
at that point, I don't think I'd care.
Okay, well, no one asked for your opinion, Wolfhard.
Why are you so hostile about this? Is that no? No, I shouldn't
What?
say that. Because I don't know how to explain it, and I don't want him to. Forget I said anything.
Josh, is said crime lord's name listed?
Yes.
Insert your name here.
I have the name. I just
It
don't
just
know
says-
if he wants me to say it out loud.
It just says Y/N.
Yeah.
Your name?
God damn it!
Or just brackets your name.
Hey, I love that movie. Well, I guess it depends on whether someone's reading over my shoulder or not.
What the fuck
Absolutely
do you
she
think
is.
I'm doing?
Yeah. You already know the answer is yes.
I saw you pull a book off the shelf, and I was like, "What's this?"
I'm helping to investigate. Gets in the way.
Yeah. I was literally like, "My stars don't exist. What's your thing?"
She crawls and pokes her head up from between the book and himself.
Yeah. What you doing? Ah, Jesus. Sneak up on a guy like that. Give him a heart attack.
Don't you mean you're gonna give him a heart attack? You I don't
No.
know. Behind. Oh,
No, I in fact didn't mean that. Get the fuck out of here. Prison.
damn.
Not the
found-
prison.
30 years jail for you.
That's rookie numbers. All right. Well, seeing how Josh isn't saying it.
I was gonna say, I was like, "So is the
Sorry,
name
I
just being
missed it.
erased before
Yeah.
my very eyes?" or-
Yeah, it's okay. Now, is it? Do you want it pronounced like the French way or like
French way,
the?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, you
So-
motherfucker!
I definitely thought it was just going to be Josh. Just,
You-
how the fuck do I say this?
No, you can pronounce there's an English way and then there's a French way.
The
Oh.
first name is like the French way. I don't think there's a French way of saying the last name.
There is not. No.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
it's Jacques Lenore. Like
Jacques Lenore.
Jacques Lenore.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Hold the door. Hold
Does that mean I can get Josh to stop talking if I do? Because if so, deal.
Savage.
Can you spell it? I mean, I know how to spell Jacques, but I'm going to assume Lenore is just.
Lenore is how you would spell Lenore.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the
just-
basic spelling of both names.
Lenore.
Lenor.
Yes.
Ah, when you
E.
said French and then you went, I was like, oh,
There's an E on the end of it.
Lenoir, but no. Gotcha.
There is an E on the end of it, yeah.
I know that one because my favorite poem has that name.
You know, pa.
That's kind of funny.
Hmm.
Between me and Trig, we're a pair of jocks.
Ah!
I think that's a lie. It's from across the fucking library. It's just like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I got that one. That was very good.
Oh, it sounded sarcastic.
I was gonna say that sounded like a fucking goose. I was like, who let a goose in the library?
A goose? One of them Canada geese.
Goose has a fucking library card and you don't, so.
One of them Canada gooses.
Yeah, vicious motherfuckers.
You got a problem with Canada gooses, you got a problem with me. So just let that one marinate.
Stick that one in your syrup and let it boil.
What?
He's our ass.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's what you do to maple syrup, so he's not wrong.
Yeah, I know. But I want Josh to stop talking.
Them darn Canada goosin'.
They live in our yard at work, and one decided to just like hang out by the door.
Bro, they're evil. They are
Don't you go
evil
moosing with
incarnate.
Goose.
Literally
Yes.
freaking Canadian velociraptors.
Yes.
Holy shit.
No, you don't. They're so fucking mean and
They are
territorial.
When you say Canadian velociraptors, are you talking like Jurassic Park velociraptors or historically accurate velociraptors?
Well,
The
historically accurate
which-
because they have feathers.
Whichever one you can think
they're
of that
also
is the
smaller.
more vicious, that one. The meaner one, that's the one I'm referring
Okay.
to.
Yeah,
I'm talking
'cause the-
personality-wise. They're like a velociraptor. They're fucking awful.
Like from the movie. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they're just like, "Meh." Bitch. Anyways, moving on.
Alright, well. I guess that narrows it down a little bit. My head is in a laboratory somewhere. I guess that explains the nightmares.
But
The nightmares?
Yeah, the reason I don't sleep. Every time I sleep, I have the same nightmare where I'm staring out at a laboratory.
Wait, you can sleep?
Oh,
I wondered why you smelled like nightmares when you don't dream.
Yeah, I am able to sleep, I just don't need to.
Oh.
And so
So
why
you're
subject
saying
myself to that if I
Tennessee.
don't need to?
I don't think you're having a nightmare. I feel like you're like through your
Well, I mean,
head.
it would seem like a nightmare if you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I guess one of my question is,
You might be able to find your head now with this knowledge.
I mean, Zahek's always, or I guess always, in the one interaction we had with Zahek, it struck me as more arcane as opposed to scientific. So
They
does
have-
it mean...
They wear a lot of hats.
Alright, I suppose that's fair. I mean, they are in charge of the city, and not all of this is done by magic alone, so I guess it would make sense they probably do have some sort of scientific wing, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, you know, where you come from, magic and science may be two different things, but I come from.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it.
Well, no, they sort of concatenate into one another. Unfortunately.
I wonder if I dream, maybe I can find more out about this laboratory that it's in.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Potentially, yeah?
Oh, that's what you meant? I thought you just meant like because I now know it's in a lab.
No, I meant that like now that we can assume that when you're sleeping, you're just seeing through the eyes of your head, that you could now try and sleep with the knowledge and then, kind of remember the things you see.
Right.
Any markers, maybe people, anything. Maybe there's a window you can like.
I mean, I don't know how your resurrection ritual actually works, but is there a theoretical possibility that somehow it also revived your head that wasn't there? I mean, yes, you're a revenant, but maybe there's some sort of sympathetic connection?
Maybe. Like, I don't know about the head getting resurrected itself, but
Oh, right, but I guess resurrected would be the...
there is a spiritual connection between this body and that head, so it would make sense.
Yeah, that's more what I meant.
Well, Butters McBiscuit won't be back until tomorrow, so if you're up for it, you can try sleeping tonight.
Yeah, I can. Well, there's still plenty of day left. Like, we don't.
Oh yeah, I just
Yeah.
We could. Fuck, what was his name? We can go pay a visit to Mr. Halbert.
Who was that?
That was the rich guy, the guy
yeah.
that recently
Neil
came into
Halbert.
money.
Neil
Halbert.
Halbert.
I remember that. It's just I don't think Wolfheart would have.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. It didn't sound like
Yeah.
you were.
The
That
guy
was
we
a
were
character.
stalking. Yeah, that one.
The former compatriot of mine. I think she helped this guy come into money recently, and so I wanted to ask him some questions about how he got his money. Well, we were gonna ask him last night during dinner, but there is a shady individual with him that is giving Golden Reaper energy.
Big Golden Reaper energy.
Then
Big GR energy.
Big Greater Rift energy.
I suppose I understand the urge, but at the same time, are we sure that's a good idea, considering last time we encountered Golden Reaper?
Oh, I mean,
he didn't recognize us. He saw us at the dinner.
right? Like, it's
didn't
not
do
one that
anything.
we've met before, and like,
It's not like we're gonna knock on the door and be like, "Hello, is a Golden Reaper here with?" Well,
yeah.
More-
Is Cantor with us?
No, he's with Orca.
No, he's not.
Okay. I mean, it's something that we should probably bring up with Cantor, because I mean, he's the one connected to the Golden Reapers. Like, this, if this person is even a Golden Reaper, he wasn't necessarily connected to Cantor's murder, and he might not want revenge, but we should still ask him about it.
I guess, yeah.
All right, well,
So I guess head back,
back to the spot I love.
talk to Cantor about getting his permission to speak to this person. Like, how do you want to handle this?
Yeah.
Dad!
Yeah, this is the equivalent of someone asking dad for permission.
It's like, go ahead.
You what?
I don't remember why we were looking at this guy anyway.
Oh, the guy I'm talking about?
For Haynes' backstory.
Yeah.
Trying to find the bitch from
No,
Hane's
sorry,
past.
Was that why we were kind of stalking the dude?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. He came into money that we believe was because of the former compatriot of Haynes. And
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
no, that's all right.
my day is catching up to me, so I'm like dying.
I totally get it. I see the clock.
Back to the antelope.
All right. You guys head back to the antelope, and I think that's a good spot to end for the night.
All right.
Too bad.
I want to go stalk Neil again.
Oh my god.
Neeligan.
Neil again.
Okay, so on that note, we will end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye. Get in the water.